Trends Today. Trends Today.
Trends Today.
This is Trends Today. Everything hot, top of mind, and fresh. From current affairs to social issues and the world of entertainment. This is Trends Today. Be ready.
Well, we're done 4 minutes after 4. This is the Drive with the Area Gang on PLUZZ 89.9 FM. It is time now for Trends. Esi is here. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Let's get into the trends.
Yes. So, first of all, be reminded that we are live on Facebook, PLUZZ 8998, PLUZZ 899 FM. So join us for all the videos and everything we have for you today on Trends Today. Now, first of all, President John Dramani Mahama has announced key appointment to his office. So in a press release dated Tuesday, January 21st, President John Dramani Mahama made some key appointments to the office of the president aimed at strengthening governance and enhancing operational efficiency. So some of the notable names are Mrs. Joyce Bawa Muktari, presidential advisor and special aide to the president, and Stan Dogbe is there, deputy chief of staff. Lots of people have been talking about Stan Dogbe, especially they are talking about how hardworking he's been over the years and then all that. So people are happy that he's got an appointment. And there's Nana Addo, deputy chief of staff administration, and Seth Emmanuel Tekbe, presidential advisor on the economy. He's Ghana's former finance minister. There's Professor Francis Dodu, presidential advisor, National Anti-Corruption Program. Larry Bevlo-Latte, special envoy to the Alliance of Sahelian States. Nana Addo, presidential staffer. You know, a lot of people have been talking about Nana Addo because she's apparently not part of the NDC. She's in another political party, but the fact that she's also got an appointment has gotten a lot of people talking. And there's Beatrice Ananfio, presidential staffer, Shamima Muslim, deputy presidential spokesperson, and Professor Kweku Danso-Boafo as the cabinet secretary. And then the fact that a lot of women are also representing in the appointment and ministerial appointees that has also come out has got a lot of people talking about how there's some sort of gender equality in President Mahama's appointment and all. So this has been trending on social media. So
there are more appointments though. One person that I was looking for to be appointed is what's the name? Rollins. There's an actor, Rollins. I've not seen her name,
so far
in any of the portfolios. So I don't know. She's the one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. So then talking about the appointments, the ministerial appointees, that's the ministers and all that is also out. That's the final batch of ministerial appointees. And notable names amongst that one too is Honorable Samnati George as the Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations. And there's also Kofi Adams, Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Now, that's the name of the sports ministry. And there's Kwabna Minta Kando, Ministry of Health. Dr. Edward Omane Boama, Ministry of Defense. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, yes, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
For me, I think I'm looking forward to his vetting, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. I hope that is not going to turn, because he's also been quite hardworking. I hope he's not going to turn like Haruna Idris's praise singing vetting yesterday. He's put in a lot of work. He's a great guy. But I think that I didn't like the way his vetting turned yesterday. It was like everybody was singing his praises, but we want to see what he has for the education ministry. You know, it didn't happen. So I'm actually looking forward to the vetting of Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa and Samuel Nati George as well. True. These are very vocal guys. I want to see what they bring to the table.
To the table, yes. So since you've spoken about Minister Designate for Education, Haruna Idrisu, so during his vetting yesterday, Honorable Afenyo Markins, the minority leader in Parliament, tested him for his fluency in speaking Twi. Yeah, so we know that he's like a Nodna. Yeah, so people, Honorable Afenyo Markin tested him, asked him some few questions in Twi to see if he was fluent and all that. And it's got a lot of people talking on social media. People were asking why he didn't ask him to speak in his language, rather the Twi language.
Yeah, but he can speak in his language.
Then he said that in the portfolio, it's there that he can speak, that's his language. There's the English too, and there's the Twi. So he wanted to test him to see how fluent he is in speaking Twi. We'll be taking that video in few seconds, but let's take some comments. So Atu says that Fenyo Markin's line of reasoning and questioning are very laudable. We don't really appreciate what he brings to the people. Then Fidelis says that Northerners are light-minded people. They made an effort to learn anything. Haruna should have reverted some answers in Dagbani to Mr. Fenyo Markin. Let's see if he can also give us some response. Yes, so people have been praising him, but Joseph is of a different view because he says this is rubbish. Why didn't he speak the Bani to him instead? Yeah, so everybody has their opinion about this, but others who are saying that it was a good thing that a minority leader tried to test Minister Designate for Education with his fluency in the Twi language. Let's watch that video.
Honorable Haruna Idrisu, it is saying, in crying for now,
Mate, cantonese, baby.
Chairman,
Mr. Chairman, that's not allowed by our rules. Mr. Chairman,
because
Mr. Chairman,
I tried the tree with you because on your CV, colleague, on his CV, we are not done. Chairman, these your friends. Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Papacho, why a MP in Fiesane?
About 20 years in there.
Very well. So those are you've passed. Because Honorable nominee, you say on your CV that you speak English, Dagbani, Hausa, and Twi.
That's true.
I am thus far impressed with your Twi. I'm sure that there is a Southern inspiration.
that's Parliament House. Parliament House.
My wife, Mary, Safwa Yeboah.
Oh, very well.
Sometimes when I'm coming out, I don't know about church, me say, Chino, Mensua, Namin Bowadin, Namin Kanye.
Honorable.
I mean, sometimes these are the things we like to see, the harmony and the unity and all, not the fights and the escalations that happen in Parliament every time. But this has also got a lot of people talking about it, about we learning our local languages too, not just sticking to the foreign languages and all that. Now, Captain Planet of 4x4, formerly 4x4, I don't know if 4x4, Gilbert is 4x4 still. No, okay, so Captain Planet, formerly of 4x4, has come under heavy criticism for his recent post on former President Nana Addo's statue. So he posted something on social media and said that, I just saw this beautiful piece. The image is on Facebook, so you can join us and watch that image. So Captain Planet 4x4 said that, I just saw this beautiful piece, or statue of Nana Addo, location Jamestown Fishing Harbor. What you people want to do with it is obviously none of my business. I'm just telling you guys, I saw a beautiful statue. You go break or you go keep him.
Yeah, some more.
And
Why do people write these things?
And then people are like, why do you all of a sudden come to write this on social media? Do you want the people who went to break the statue at Efiang Kwanta go all the way to Jamestown to do this too? Because they don't understand why he did that. So someone wrote that, Bossu, you don't have to do this. If something happens right now, we go hold you responsible. Then another person says, I didn't expect this tweet from you. You've really shocked some of us. Shaking my head. Then he comes to reply that, now hypocrite you be. Were you not part of the people? Were you not part of the people that came after me when I condemned the breaking of the statue? This is another one. You go keep him or break him. Then he posts on social media that when I condemned you people for breaking his statue, you all were talking nonsense. Now there's another one. You go break it or keep it. Hypocrites. Now you want to act like now you be the only good citizen. Yeah. So those that were trolling him, this is what he actually posted on social media to counter his earlier posts. That's when he said he condemned people for breaking the statue. They were all at him. Now that he's come to, I don't know if it's jokingly,
but he didn't show evidence of he condemning the earlier one.
True,
I would have loved to see that one, post, and then maybe the reactions underneath, and then would compare. But I think that it's a loose statement. Obviously, if he had condemned it earlier on and then he received some bashing and he wanted to do a social exercise or experiment to find out people's reactions, I can understand that. But for somebody who is also just seeing it first time, it's not everybody who saw the first post. You understand? It's not the same set of people who saw your earlier post who will see this one. You know, so it might come across as quite a loose statement to make.
Yes, and people have been bashing him on social media. Now, President Donald Trump, U.S. President Donald Trump, was inaugurated yesterday, and then as part of his inauguration, he issued an official policy of the U.S. recognizing only 2 genders. We'll be playing that video in a few seconds. So people have actually been talking about this particular statement that U.S. President Donald Trump made, and are even comparing our President John Mahama. They're like, this is what they're expecting him to do. Come out to say that I am for or against this whole thing. Though he said it during his campaign that he's against this whole LGBTQ and all that. Yes. So people are like, Donald Trump has done a very good thing by coming out even on his inauguration day to say that they recognize only 2 genders, that is the male and the females. The rest, they don't know anything about it. So they are expecting our President John Dramani Mahama to do the same thing, rather not say that Akufo-Addo should have signed, and all the plenty talks that have been going on about this whole LGBTQ plus thing. Let's watch that video.
Policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female. Policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
Received a lot of applause after saying this.
You see, the US, sometimes you don't really know where they stand or where the majority stand. But this particular statement and the policy direction is going to be quite informative going forward on the whole recognition for the LGBTQ group and same-sex marriage and all the community that goes with it. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, see how it plays out there. But unfortunately, we are not able to take a stance on what we actually want.
Exactly.
You know, it's like we want this, we don't want this, we'll legislate this, we won't legislate that and all that. But at some point, we would also have to take a stand on exactly what we want.
Yeah. Now, netizens or citizens have been trolling Prince David Osei for his new hairline and relocating. New hair. When I saw it, I was like, oh, is this how his hair has always been? I've not actually paid attention to him like that, because anytime I see pictures and videos of him, maybe he's in a cup or something. So I don't know. But then people have been trolling him on social media. Someone comes to post a picture of himself with his new haircut. That's how I saw it. And then, so that's the picture of Prince David Osei with his new haircut, looking very nice, like the fine man that he is. And then people are trolling him.
They are saying he doesn't have hair.
So there's a video trending on social media about how Prince David Osei got this new hairline. Let's watch the video, and after we can talk about it.
Rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on Hennessy, drying on my tears with some $100 bills. Feeling down in Fendi, but I got plenty money for the babe in the world. Chilling in the biz, just like Justin Bieber, cause I got the money, I don't care. And you can put that on my visa, roll me like a Caesar. You know now we global, bitch, I'm here. Rather be crying in a Bentley, sipping on.
So why did they draw it, or they?
I don't even know how they do it. So yes, so Prince David Osei has gone for a hair transplant.
Is it a hair transplant? And I wear you one.
Almost a hair transplant.
But which one did Mr. Drew also do? No. Oh, that one and we Ghana. And watch how we go.
Ghana for you. Ghana for needs to buy, so they've been trolling.
Allow. Allow. But it says when you go to the salon, or when you go to the barber shop, the things that they do with the hair, and then you money at the end, or lines beyond bed drawing at the end, you have a trim protractor inside calipers, and then you draw at the end to money at the so it doesn't matter. These days you don't need to be bald, or you don't have to stay bald. If you don't want it, you can just go. Either if you have money, you do a transplant. If you don't have money, you can give you a cap, and you do an promotion. They say a man frontal, and of course, I need the humana for so whichever one goes for you.
But why are you people trolling him? When you cannot say obey hair transplant,
that's what I'm saying. But you ladies, the same thing. You wear every time you are wearing this, you are wearing that, and you
that's not hair transplant.
No, I'm not saying it's hair transplants. That's not the hair transplant.
No, like we want you to know that.
No, but I'll just make reference to
yes.
other ones that to me in a week. They said they're most bina. Most I'm quite demotiu.
Now to my final story. I was saving this one for the last story because it's quite interesting. So the new NDC Good Governance acronyms has surfaced on the internet, and it's got a lot of funny reactions from social media users. And so let's see the acronyms and then the meaning. So important NDC Good Governance acronyms every Ghanaian must know. You can join us and see that image. Yes, when I saw it, I also said A. So there's oral, which means Operation Recover or Loot, and there's anal.
Before you go on, it is only oral that we recognize.
Yes.
The rest we don't recognize any of them.
It. Okay.
Operation Recover or Loot.
Yes,
oral.
That's what we know. That's what I actually knew. I didn't know about the rest. And so there's anal, audits Nana Addo leadership. There's doggy. Demand oversight for Ghana's governance yield. There's straight. Systematic tracking and retrieval of assets in Ghana's hidden treasure. There's deeper, which means document every embezzlement, prosecute and ensure restitution. And there's breast, which means bring resources to expose and audit stolen treasures. And the final one is menses, monitor every national scandal and ensure sanctions.
We only recognize
So people be talking about it. They're talking about how like funny this is, and then whoever is behind the acronyms, I don't know what the person was thinking.
It's got a bad mind.
Yeah, because this one there with oral and then all the rest. These things
is that oral what?
Oral and the rest.
Okay. Yes, the way you said it, I thought it was oral. What's the S?
No, not at all. Yeah, so these are the Good Governance NDC acronyms that they want every Ghanaian to take note of. Yes, that will be all for trends.
All right, thank you very much. Esi Kwentsiwaa with trends today here on the Drive with the Area Gang. Good and 23 minutes.